Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Modern Day Israel here in Hearts of Iron 4. Yes, we are back with some more Hearts of Iron 4 Modern Day as the Great Empire of Israel. So, in the last episode, I told you I had no idea who we were attacking next, but we're going after Yemen, and then after that, we'll figure it out. I decided I'm going to go after Yemen, then Oman, then the United Arabs, and then either Egypt or Iran. We'll figure that out as the time comes. But we want to wipe out these tiny nations first, get them out of the way. So I have the justification for Yemen ready. So we're going to do that. We're going to declare war on Yemen. Why? Because we can, basically. We're going to start off our plan, and then we're just going to watch as our army destroys this little tiny country, because we need to. Hopefully you all are doing well. Hopefully your Halloween went great. Mine, of course, did. I dyed my hair. Completely dyed my hair for this Halloween. I dyed it about actually the Israel color of blue. And yeah, that is my hair color now. Very surprising, but it's a thing. It's happening. I actually like it a lot. Maybe I'll do a face cam or a face reveal at some point so that way you guys can see it. But very blue hair. I'm thinking about dyeing it like a navy blue afterwards. I have no idea which kind of, like, not like Russian blue, but like a really dark, like maybe like that type of blue. Maybe. I'm not exactly sure though. But it's very cool. I like it. It's a new style. It's something new. I haven't done I've never dyed my hair before, so this is completely new. Let's do army focus now, because we need to do that. We're just rushing in to the country now, destroying everything. I'm trying to make this a two-country take today. We're going to take Oman as quickly as possible, but I want to expand our empire as much as possible. It's nowhere close to an empire just yet. We need to do more, and we will, and it's going to be fantastic. Let's go ahead and research the next armor, because it's going to be good for us, and it's going to be good for our units. Man, look at that. So you can rush into here. One of you can rush into there and attack that tank. You may start losing for a while. You're losing very badly. Let's stop. Let's stop that. That is not a smart idea for you. There we go, we broke into this little part, and we cut them in half now, which is very good. We'll figure out what's going on here in a little bit. They're attacking us, which is surprising. We're actually doing semi-well against them, but they are destroying us here. Oh well, we'll figure it out as the time comes. We're making them retreat from their capital. It's not that hard of a fight, but you know, oh well. We're actually retreating into their territory, which is really funny to me. I just love how funny that is. We're gonna attack them with 3 divisions, because why the fuck not? We're still rushing into their capital, which is very weird. Let's continue rushing into their capital. We need to destroy them quickly. We need to get this war over with. But after we take these smaller nations, I think it's gonna be about the world tension to get people to start joining factions or trying to make their own faction like us. We'll have to see just what happens. This is a mountainous terrain, so I want you to attack here, and I want one of you guys to go there. Major social liberal, but that's fine. Conservatism is super huge at the moment, so we are okay with that. Let's continue researching things, because we need to. It's gonna give us better things that we have to do. There we go. Now we're destroying them. We're destroying them rather nicely. What's going on? Why aren't we attacking this tank division? Let's murder this guy now. It's not going to be that difficult, right? And we're going to help them out by attacking them. So indirectly, we're going to help them out by attacking them, which is very good for us. We moved most of our army to the other side, though, which I don't really enjoy, but at the same time, oh well. I want this guy to stay here, and I want... The mountain is moving. Yeah, I was going to say, attack with them. We have enough units over here to suffice. We do not need to continue doing such things. Attack again. Come on, guys. No. Keep going. Why are you guys not... No. Go. Stay here. And just attack them. Why are you guys not... Go. Destroy them. It's not that difficult. It's just a unit of men. Oh my god. Oh well. They'll give up. Because we just took their last area. That was very stupid. But oh well. We're fine. We destroyed them. Let's move into Oman now and get ready for this assault. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I think I am, but I just wanted to make sure. But we're going to get ready for this assault because it's going to be fairly simple. Very close to what they need, but not close enough. We got our first infantry division trained, which is good. We're going to train him off now. Are we still training up more? We are. That's good. It's very good for us. We need to get, little by little, we need to train, but it's not the worst thing in the world. We need multi-role and attack aircrafts. Can we get those right now? I think we can. Multi-role. We'll put 3 in, and then we need attack aircrafts. And then, I don't think we have bombers, do we? No, I want some bombers too. And let's go ahead and trade to get those things done. I think that was what we needed to trade. Let's do that. Are we good now? Nope, we still need 1 rubber, which is annoying. You bastards. We can't trade with anybody for right now, so that's fine. What we'll do is we'll just go ahead and go in and we'll cut the building of the bombers for now. It's going to help us out because we do need to build things at maximum capacity. Yep, let's go ahead and get camouflage patterns because we need them. It's going to be better off if we do. They have a fairly decent force. I'm quite proud of them. That's very weird. I did not think they would have this big of a force, but they do. Good for them. Good for them. Our strength is kind of low, too. We've been attacking for so long. It looks like they have a few armored divisions, mostly motorized divisions. Not terrible. Definitely not terrible, but we need to be able to know that we can win a war like this, and I think we can. We've won every single war that's been against us. It'd probably be easier if we attacked them so we could go on multiple fronts, so that way they can't stack more. Let's go ahead and do it. I mean, we'll go ahead and cancel the justification of them for now. It's not going to be the worst thing in the world. We'll go ahead and dump this plan, move over here, and then justify against this last nation. Because they're also under a faction, so attacking them, we're not going to go against anyone else, which is a very smart idea. So we can just attack this tiny nation and possibly this tiny nation. And this is a tiny nation as well that will attack us. Possibly. I don't know. We may just leave one of these guys as a token of what the Middle East was and what the Middle East will become. No idea. So yeah, hopefully you all are doing fantastic. I'm doing really well. Again, I've been a lot more adventurous now that I'm in college with now having blue hair. Probably going to have navy hair here pretty soon. Not exactly sure, but I'll see what happens. And then, I don't know. It's been fun. It's been difficult. College isn't, the funnest time in the world. I mean, it is a lot better than anything I could have hoped for. But the classes are hard. Classes are very hard. And we would just have to see what happens. I have no idea. Also, somebody pointed out to me in the last episode, Germany, out of NATO. They are not in NATO anymore. So I wonder what that's going to do to NATO. I'm surprised that they left. The United States, I don't think, declared a war at any point to make them leave. So I'm not exactly sure what happened. But something did happen. So, oh well. We're going to have to see what happens with that. Let's go ahead and boost up some more time because it's going to take a fair decent amount of time to get this justification going. The great thing is that the world tension goes down a fair decent bit. Like, it's at 40% right now, but it goes down. And you know, we're fairly good. So yeah, I think we might destroy these two tiny nations, go against Oman that surprisingly enough has a fair decent amount of men, and then we'll have to go against some big boys very soon. I want to mop up the Middle East before going after Egypt, but I think taking one and then the other is really going to help us out. Not exactly sure though, I'll have to figure that out as the time comes. But if we go into our ideology, we can't get any more civilian factories or military factories based on national focuses, so we'll have to see what goes on. Of course, we're going to want to go down here and go down to the conservative doctrine. It's going to help us out a lot, and we are very conservative already, but we want to continue building that up, of course. Dubai. You will be destroyed. They are monarchists right now. Surprisingly enough, it's 40-40 in the party ideology. There's the name. So Islamist and monarchist, 40-40 split, 39-70 to 39-80. Just a little bit more for the Islamists, but not enough to shift a tide at all. So we'll have to figure out what happens with that. I mean, we're not even going to have to worry about it. We're going to destroy them. I mean, the only ones that really is weird is that there's a few kingdoms out here that I do want to continue to watch, because I'm not a total asshole. I'm going to destroy the Middle East, and I'm going to conquer as much as possible. Ooh! Raul Castro. They actually put the leader in. He was not a thing earlier in the mod, so that's awesome. I can't believe they put him in. That's really cool. Raul Castro. Is he dead yet? I don't think he's dead. He might be. I think he's dead. I don't know. He's either dead or he's old, as that picture. I'm pretty sure he might be dead. And I think somebody took over. I don't know. I don't care about Cuba. They're still communists anyway. It doesn't really matter. Let's see what else happens. Let's get census reform that we could do, but we aren't. Individual freedom. There's liberty. Justice fall. I don't need a chief of the Navy just yet, so I guess planes and medium aircrafts would be better for us. I'm surprised Oman actually has a fair decent amount of troops. That's very odd that they do. Maybe I should have attacked them first. Oh well. It doesn't matter to me. We're gonna work on planes now, because we've been falling apart in planes. And tanks. I don't think we've been researching our tanks at all. Just kidding, we're at Gen 5, that's not bad. 230, 928, that's still really shit. Let's go ahead and get some jet engines as well. I don't know why we can build jets, but you know, oh well. It's not like we know what jet fuel is right now. It'll be fine. Where are we at? Yeah, I think we'll go ahead, attack this tiny last nation, and then call it an episode. It's gonna be very fun. And I think maybe not, because we attack fairly often, but I'm gonna want to start justifying a war against them pretty early as well. We also need to start worrying about our recruitable population. It goes up, but we want to make sure that we don't fall under the threshold. Now, are we building? We are building our nuclear reactor, which will be done in September 2024. So still a good 2 years off from that being done and us actually being able to have nukes. One of the biggest nations right now, not even being able to build nukes yet. So that kind of sucks, but we'll figure it out as the time goes. But yeah, blue hair, you know, that's probably the biggest update I got, is I changed my hair. Everything else is going swell. Of course, this game's going swell. And of course, World War I is going swell. If you haven't checked that out, go ahead and do so, because we're having a lot of fun in that as well. What else is going on? Improved rocket engines, that would be nice. But let's go ahead and get the advanced. It's going to definitely help us out a ton. What else is going on here? Nothing really. Has anybody switched ideologies yet? That's going to be a good one to know. Wow. They are super conservative over here. My God. That's awesome. Conservatism for the win. Path of liberty, because that's going to be good for us. Gives us a drift, doesn't it? I think that's what that just said. Oh, which grants drifts towards conservatism. Nice. It just drifts every single one, it looks like. Okay, so that's actually not that bad. So it's equal still. Yeah, net warrior. Sure. It's gonna help us out a good bit. What are we at now? Close. 29th of November. So that's exciting. 28 days, and then we'll be able to destroy this tiny little nation, and we'll be able to go on with our lives. I don't know what the end goal should be for this series, because it's a new series. We don't have a common enemy right now. I guess the like end goal could be to destroy both the CSTO and NATO. But to destroy NATO, man, we're gonna have to be big, and we're gonna have at least one ally. And I'm thinking that ally might be China. I'm gonna boost conservatism over here, because we're definitely gonna want conservatism on the rise in China. And then over here, they're actually conservative. So I wonder if they boost. If I boost them to conservatism and I keep the conservatives in power over here, which I'm gonna want to continue boosting in, I wonder if I can keep them. If I can keep them conservative here, and I change them conservative, will they just take over all of China? Not exactly sure, but they are a separate nation. That's why I wonder. No idea, but we'll figure it out. Yes, we will. Here we go. There it is. Time for war, ain't it? Declare! March. There we go. We're just going to destroy them nice and easily. It's not going to be anything too furious. I forgot I have planes. I could have used them against Oman and felt a little bit better about myself. Are we losing over here? I hope not. Attack them here. We're actually winning that. Oh, okay, now we're really winning that. I was like, we're actually winning that with one unit. That's nuts. That's when you know you're doing all right. We should stop our rampage at least a little bit to regroup and build a little more. And you can see that we don't have the equipment in order to build certain things, so we might want to stop sometime. We'll figure it out. I have no idea. We're just getting everybody together right now. Man, they're winning that swimmingly. Lasers. Yes. Yes, lasers. I love it. I love it so much. Can't research any of that just yet, so we can go ahead and get some body armor. They fought against me and won. What is that? What? Oh my god. The first one to actually beat me in a fight. Go them. They're just trying to move as much as possible to keep their little bit of land, but once they lose their capital, they're done. They're literally just trying to move everybody they can. Come on, just destroy them. Move in, guys. There we go. Good lord. Alright, win this attack. Now, there you go. AI knows what you're doing. Very smart idea. I was going to say, just obliterate them. They're a tiny little nation. What are they going to do? Obliterate them. It's not too terrifying. We did lose a few units, I think. I thought we had a few more. But now I think we're gonna justify against Oman, which we're already doing. But we're gonna actually want to build up on them and maybe attack. I'm not exactly sure. I can see the little bits of their army. Don't know if they have a lot more than that, so we're gonna have to figure that out. Of course. We want to get to our better artillery. Nice, we just got the path of liberty. Good, good. Conservatism, of course, because conservatism is very good for our nation and will continue to be very good for our nation. We almost won this entire... There we go. Did we win the war yet? There we go. They capitulated. Who else is in this? Is there anybody else in this? I don't think so. Why did they capitulate? There, okay. I was like, why did they capitulate? There's nobody else there. There we go. What was that? Somebody just joined NATO. Oh, Germany. They came back. Nice. That's good. So now we actually have the world tension above what they need to start bringing people into factions and things. So we'll have to see how that goes. I wonder if Kurdistan, little buddy. No, they don't like me, but we could get somewhere with that. Of course, they're not going to want to join me. Maybe, I don't know. I'm going to want to improve relations with them, because if we can get conservatism up, I wouldn't rather, I wouldn't be too mad about joining with China. I mean, they wouldn't be able to help me for most of the Middle East, but that's not an issue, and that'd be pretty good for us. Okay, so they still have a fairly decent force, but now we can line up a little more. I'll go ahead and draw the battle line. I'm gonna, do a little bit more research on if we actually want to fight this fight in Oman right now, or if we want to wait, because we don't have anything right now. Our supplies are still shit. And we're training units, but we need to make sure that we're going to be all right and that we have the adequate amount of strength in order to do this. I have no idea. But now we're going to be able to see people start to join factions and things. So that's going to be really, really exciting for us. But we're going to go ahead and end the episode off here because it's a good stopping point. We took out a few nations today, and I think we're going to be able to take out some more as we see fit. Hopefully we can. English? Can I speak English anymore? I don't know. It's really difficult sometimes, the English language. See? Just hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. Of course, I love making this series for you because I love playing as Israel. It's still semi-difficult right now, but it's definitely not as hard as it was in the beginning, and we're actually getting some very decent progress. So I love it a lot. And then soon, we'll have to see how long this can go on for. I would love to make an ally of China once they turn conservative. Right now, since they're little commies, I don't know about that. We'll have to see what goes on, but we'll figure that out as the time comes. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Of course, if you did, hit the like button. It's going to tell me that you want me to continue this series and that you guys are enjoying it a lot. Also, comment down below. Of course, after Oman, Iran or Egypt, which you guys have already been talking about. And do you think it's a good idea to make an alliance with China? Make a faction with China so that way we don't have to worry about a gigantic enemy. I think it's a smart idea, but then again, I've been known to be wrong before. So hopefully you guys can comment down below on that. And of course, if you have not already subscribed to see more, we're going to be playing a lot more. Almost to 2,000 subscribers. So thank you guys very much for the support that you guys give. I love it so much. And I love making videos for you guys when I have some free time. Sorry that it's been a little stagnant on videos. I know that it's been a good bit since one has come out, but I'm trying my hardest. Also trying to get classes and things under control while still being able to make videos for you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoy the content that I push out, because I'm trying my hardest to make content more available for you guys while still having pretty tough classes and a social life on top of that. It's a really difficult process, but I try to get it done. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next episode. Until then, Glenn Games signing off as always. Take care, everyone.